the 7th of September 2013 at the Mojave Air and Spaceport. Virgin Galactic and the Spaceship Company are having a job fair this morning from 8 to 11. What we're looking at are the planes or the rocket ships that Virgin Galactic and the Space Company are going to make to take people into space. A pretty good crowd is gathered here, going into the different production facilities, signing up their name to see if they can work for Sir Richard Branson and Virgin Galactic. Tables are set up around the inside here with signs indicating what each table is signing the people up for. I'm here with Enrico Palermo at the Spaceship Company Virgin Galactic Job Fair on September 7th, 2013. And Enrique, you have a great crowd here. Enrico, you have a great crowd.
Yeah, we're really happy with the turnout. We had people lining up here very early this morning.
Sure.
To our surprise, and you know, as much as possible, we want to fill these roles quickly with top talent. And if we can hire locally too, that's great, obviously.
Sure. Sure. How long have you been with the Spaceship Company?
I joined the whole Virgin program back in 2006, so coming up on 7 years program. So I'm fortunate to be here since some of the early days working with obviously Scout Composites, the people who
really?
The first aircraft, well, as on the Virgin side.
Sure, sure, sure. And do you like Mojave?
I love it. I live in town. I'm based in town, and yeah, you know, a lot of, you know, it's what you make of it, but certainly I feel Mojave is sort of the center of everywhere rather than the center of everywhere. It's a pretty remarkable part of the States, the Mojave Desert, and you know, if you look at what you can do in the area, whether it's national parks or there's, you know, there's very accessible things to do here.
Sure, sure, sure. What's your job function or part in this whole commercialization of space?
So my role is Vice President of Operations for the Spaceship Company. Okay. So I guess in the broader sense, I'm responsible for running the operations of the Spaceship Company. So the Spaceship Company, you can think of as the ultimate OEM. Our job is to build the fleet of vehicles. So the team at Scout Composites built the first White Knight 2 and Spaceship 2 that you saw fly earlier this week. And our job is to take the blueprints, the information, the know-how, and build more of these.
Sure, sure.
You know, there's enough demand for the Virgin Galactic product that we need multiple vehicles and really want to turn this into an operating space line. I
see. And when is going to be the first launch estimated?
Yeah, we know we're milestone driven, so we did PFO2 2 days ago. We went faster, we went higher.
Right, I read about that. It was amazing.
It was a good flight. So we'll continue expanding that, and really, we're milestone driven, and we're really driven by safety rather than a schedule. So we want to get there as soon as we can, but we also want to get there as safely as we can.
Sure, sure. And the first flight will carry 6 people?
6 passengers is the base payload for White Knight 2, so 6 astronauts and 2 crews, so 8 in total on the vehicle.
6 astronauts?
6 astronauts and the pilots.
Okay, all right. And no stewardess offering peanuts and Coke? No?
Maybe free peanuts.
Later on, maybe.
Yeah, right.
All right. Well, the next question is the jobs. Maybe you could comment on those for me.
Sure. It's we've got a very diverse set of jobs that we're looking for. From you know, probably some of our most important roles are the very talented craftsmen and craftswomen. Sure. That we want to build our vehicles, but also the mechanics that will ultimately serve and operate the vehicles, all the way to you know, engineering. So you know, talented engineers that can design, can innovate.
Yes.
Can be very practical.
Sure.
And then also the backbone of the company. You know, infrastructure support, whether it's accounting, whether it's supply chain, administration, you know, quality, safety. So the things that sort of keep the engineers and our technicians humming on building the next vehicles and operating the next vehicles for Virgin Galactic.
And as the vehicles go into space and come back, they're going to come back to New Mexico.
Yeah, so the base initial operating headquarters for Virgin Galactic is Spaceport America, New Mexico. So here in Mojave, our job was really flight test production and development, ship the vehicles, and the state of New Mexico has invested over $200 million in developing Spaceport America. It's a beautiful facility.
Yeah.
Very excited to operate commercially from there once we're ready.
So a flight will land there and be serviced and gotten ready for the next flight, I presume.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like a great project, and who would have ever thought that out here in the desert sands of Mojave would come the future? But you and your group are leading it for sure, and I'm happy for you.
Great. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right.
Good. And you, sir, you actually work on this marvelous vehicle behind you.
I'm Spaceship 2 crew chief.
Okay, and you just had a very successful flight.
We had an exciting week, yes.
And not a glitch in it at all?
It went really well.
Okay, I'll help you out.
When would be the next one?
To be determined.
Okay.
We got a lot of stuff to get done.
You look through all the data, look at the numbers, see how it all works.
We gotta make sure everything looks to what we like, and then get ready for the next one.
How fast can you turn one around? I mean, really, can you really service it and get it ready to go back up?
In commercial, we're hoping to turn them around fairly quickly, but right now it's more of analyze and, and make sure everything gets.
Is there a goal, like a week, 2 weeks, a month, or?
We could probably turn one around in a week's time.
I see. Yeah, gee, well, it's such an exciting program. How long have you been with it?
Since 2010.
2010, okay, so you're a pioneer.
Yeah, I guess so. I've been in many different departments, but yeah.
Okay, so now you're crew chief, and is it hard to work on, or easy to work on, or?
No, it's a lot of fun actually. So that makes it easy for itself, right?
Right. Did you have a background in this stuff, or?
Yeah, composites. I've been in composites for 13 years now.
Oh, okay. So you really know that pretty well, and this is all composite or metal and composite?
Most of it's composite.
All right.
Most of it's composite.
So lightweight.
You know, there's a couple pieces that aren't composite, but.
How about that nose cone? That looks like that's metal.
That's not. That's
okay.
Metal.
But then from there back,
it's mostly carbon and fiberglass.
Oh, isn't that great? Well, it's very nice meeting you, and best of luck with your project.
Yeah, it's nice meeting you.
Yeah. John, you're over here from Nevada.
No, I live in Tehachapi.
Oh, okay.
And I travel over there. I work 3 days on, 4 days off, 4 days on, 3 days off.
In a mine?
In a mine, yes.
What kind of? Oh, what kind of mine? What are they? Silver?
Well, it's real secretive.
Okay.
The precious metals is what we're going to say.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Are you filming me right now?
Yeah, I am.
All right, good.
Now, you were saying that you admired these engineers and all these people.
I do. I admire these guys. These guys are top of the line engineers. I love to work here. What could you miss? You're getting in on technology that the American government has never copped into. We're sending a spaceship 17,500 miles an hour with the curvature of the Earth to send us out into outer space.
Yeah.
And these guys do it in an airplane.
I see. Sure.
I mean.
Sure.
What's not? These guys are pioneers.
That's right. Cutting edge people, and
very much so.
Have a great safety record so far.
Yeah. Oh. Safety is top of the line. You do not go anywhere without having safety.
Yeah.
Safety means everything.
Yeah.
All right, I just heard they were going to have trips into outer space, and there's already 500 people signed up.
Yeah.
At $250,000 a piece? Sign me up. I'll get $250,000.
You can.
I might get it. I'm going to win the lottery.
Yeah. Remember me when you do.
That's good.
All right,
That's
John.
good.
Thank you.
Hey.
And Andrew, you told me that you had done some research about space and the commercialization of space for the Air Force.
I did analysis for the Air Force in space-related assets and space flight. And you know, today it's interesting to see this commercialization, or the space get commercialized with
Sure.
Space travel, and it's interesting that that the military's not doing it, and it's it's being done by
A business.
A business, so that's interesting and fun and exciting, and it'll be interesting to see how it works out.
And you came out from where?
I came out from California City.
Okay.
I'm interested to see what type of positions they're hiring for.
Okay.
And if they're looking for folks to go to New Mexico or their other facilities.
And you signed up for one of the departments?
I did not yet, but I'm going to check it out and see what's going on and see what catches my interest the most, and maybe go from there.
Good, good. Well, best of luck. It's a great new industry and needs good people.
Yep, it's an exciting industry.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Randy, you came up from Palmdale.
Yeah.
And you told me that you take classes at AVC.
Yeah.
In manufacturing.
Yeah, aircraft fabrication and assembly.
Really?
Yes.
And can you get a degree in that?
I believe so, yeah. I'm going to try to do my generals in that because I've already taken the coursework for it.
I see. And you came up today to apply.
Yeah, well, you need to apply online for this place, so just like basically everywhere else.
Yes. And you did that already?
When I get home, I'm going to.
Okay. So when you go to the booth today, they just say, thanks for coming, go home and...
They just, you ask them questions, they answer you back. Basically like any job fair, where, you ask about, what it's like and,
Sure.
how... So...
And then you go back, fill out the questionnaire online, and then when will they let you know? Do you know? Did they say?
No, they'll look through the application and they'll let you know.
I see.
They don't give you a time frame.
I see.
Because once you submit it, they have to look it over. And I've applied for other jobs, like at Lockheed and Northrop, and it takes a while before you even hear anything.
Sure. It takes a while. Then they fit you in.
Yeah, they call you in for an interview, yeah.
What does a job like this pay? Have any idea? What the starting rate is or anything?
No idea, but I bet it's pretty. I bet it's pretty good.
Well, good. Well, best of luck with it. I hope you're successful.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And you work here, Jordan?
I do work here.
How long have you worked here?
I worked here since May, beginning of May 2013.
And what do you do?
I am the fashion associate designer, so I am working on the apparel.
Really? The space suits?
Yes, and the uniforms.
Amazing.
Yeah. It's very cool. I enjoy it a lot.
And what kind of background did you have to get a job like that?
I went to school for fashion and product development, so I do a lot of different types of sketching and CAD drawings and research in design. So I think that's what kind of sealed the deal.
Okay, yeah. Sure. And what kind of company is this to work for a young person building their career?
Yeah, it's a great company to start out with. I mean, it's a startup type company, so starting with a company like this is a very big deal. And I'm very happy to say that I work for this company. It's nice to be a part of something like this huge. Yeah.
I'm glad I got a chance to interview you because you don't immediately think of spacesuits.
No, that's not the first thing you think about the
engineering, right?
And the engineering and the engines themselves. So yeah, it's a nice thing to be a part of, something different.
Will the passengers have to wear some special suit?
No, not anything too crazy, but they'll look very nice.
Okay.
A lot of research has gone into them.
Okay, okay. But the pilot, of course, will have a uniform.
Yeah. Yep. Everybody will have their own thing that they will probably have to wear.
And how about the ground crew and things? Are you designing those for the crew chief?
Yes, yeah, same stuff. I mean, I'm more of them in a research position, so I do research and some design as well.
Research like what kind of material is the best?
Yeah, all of that kind of research of anything that has to do with a garment.
Yeah. Buttons and zippers and stuff like that.
Yeah, trends.
What'll ride in space safely?
Exactly. What's going to be safest for them?
Well, good. Thank you for a delightful interview.
Yeah, of course.
New part of space commercialization the public doesn't think about too much.
I know, yeah, it's something that is a little bit different.
Are you from California? Did you come
from Arizona?
From Arizona, my home state.
Yeah, love it. It's just as hot up here.
Not so much wind in Arizona as they have here, but yeah. Well, good. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, if I'm a young person who have disciplined myself through high school and college, and all of a sudden I'm facing the job market, scary.
Yes.
What do I have to expect if I come to a job fair at Virgin Galactic?
Virgin Galactic and the Spaceship Company are very unique opportunities for anyone.
Okay.
Regardless of experience level coming into to our team. So we have around 200 people here now on site, and at least 100 positions that are open currently.
Okay.
And those roles are really varied across the whole spectrum of our company.
Sure.
And companies. We have a lot of really amazing people that we've brought in from all over the country and the world so far. And so what we're looking for are people that are super enthusiastic, who have the right skill set, and who really want to be a part of this program, which is so amazing.
Sure, sure. So if I came and stood at one of these tables and said, and shaking, my knees shaking, and I said, I want to apply for a job, what would you do? You'd give me something?
I would want to take a look at your resume and find out a bit more about
So I should have a resume. I should bring a resume.
Yes, we would like to see, either the work that you've done already, or what type of work you would be interested in doing. From there, I would take a look. I would ask you what type of position you're interested in, and I would want to know that you have a good idea and understanding about what we do and what the company is doing here in Mojave.
Okay.
Then we could talk about particular positions. So we've got different postings here and
I see.
different groups. So these roles are for Virgin Galactic, and a lot of those positions will transition out to New Mexico. They won't actually stay here in Mojave.
I see.
But then we do have a really huge number of positions that are for the Spaceship Company, and they'll stay here in these facilities.
Okay.
And we would just talk about those various roles and figure out if there was a fit for you, and if your skills and background or your interest is where any of those open roles are.
All right, and would you take my resume? You'd take a copy of my resume.
And I would also advise, and I'm advising everyone to go to our website. Because if we have people formally applying through the website, it means that we have all of your information there, and you can go and you can apply for multiple positions
at one time.
And it's an easy way for you to keep track and for us to keep track as well. So that's kind of what we would want everyone to go and do after coming out here physically.
And the website URL would be?
Here.
Okay.
So we have the Virgin Galactic website and the Spaceship Company.
Okay.
Both of them have the positions that we all have currently. So it's www.thespaceshipcompany.com /careers.
Okay.
.html.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want the Virgin one as well?
Sure.
So the Virgin Galactic one is www.virgingalactic.com.
Okay.
And then you just follow the links to the careers page.
Okay, okay. And how long have you worked for the company?
I've been here for nearly 2 years, since 2000.
And this is your idea today to have these tables, I understand. And
yes, this was my idea, and it's been amazing. We had such a great turnout, and the vehicles were out, which is incredible. And I love the fact that people can come and see the vehicles and take photos of them. So.
And get even more excited.
And it's been really great. So.
I had one gentleman say now he's going to pray harder to win the lottery so he can buy a ticket.
Don't we all wish that?
Well, thank you so much for your time and for the interview.
No problem, thank you.
Okay, and Adrian now, seriously, not everybody comes by bicycles, so what job are you hoping to get?
To be honest, I'm just hoping to get a job.
Okay, all right. Are you excited about the stuff that they're doing here?
Yes, I am.
Tell me about it.
I'm just excited that there's a job fair going on, and I wanted to come and see what I can find.
Did you go to Mojave High?
Yes, I did.
Have you graduated?
Yes, I did.
And how about some college?
No, I need to save up for college. That's another thing that I need to do.
You'd go to AVC maybe, or Bakersfield?
I was thinking AVC.
Good. Well, they're nice people here. I've been here all morning and interviewed them, and they're all young, excited people about commercializing space. And to do that, you got to have what you have and nobody else has, and that's age. Age is on your side, right?
Right.
Just have to discipline yourself to do the jobs that they're looking for. Good, Adrian. Well, thank you so much for the chance to interview this morning, and good luck.
You too.